Perfect. Hello, everybody. My name is Christian. I will be hosting this CAPZ meeting office hours today. Before we get started, please remember that we are obeying to the CNCF Code of Conduct, which basically means we have to be kind to each other and respectful for everybody. So please remember that. If you didn't do so, please add your names to the agenda so we have track of who's participating. Anybody that wants to, any new member that wants to present himself? I guess not. Then I think we can move on with the open discussion. The first point is the release check-in from Cecile.
Hi, yeah, so I just wanted to give a little update. We said we were going to release end of next week, and then it was one weekend in the US and a lot of people were taking it off, and we had a few things that were quite not ready, so we pushed it back to this week. We have one big PR that is we're still waiting for, which is the Nader's PR to enable Azure Cluster Identity on the templates. The reason we're waiting for that is because it's important to facilitate the or make like user experience easier for using the new multi-tenancy mode, which is the new, or it's not new anymore, but it's the recommended approach starting V1 Alpha 4, since we are moving to deprecate using environment variables in the manager config. So that we've like been running into a few issues, making sure that merging that won't like change any of the developer flows with tilt type and everything. So Nader and I have been looking into that. I think we're getting really close. So I think once that's merged, we should be in a good place. So I'm hoping we can release tonight so that we don't have to do a release on a Friday, but if it can't be today, it will have to be tomorrow. So that's where we're at. And then, yeah, I think the release notes look good as well. I posted the notes, the link in last week's office hours. So if you want to take a look, if there's anything that is missing that we should add, I'll have to regenerate the generated part just to like include the last few commits that were added since that was generated. But mostly the top highlights part should be what we're manually curating. So, yeah. This is exciting. I can't wait for V1 Alpha 4 on Azure to be available.
Yeah, nice. Thanks for the update. Any question for Cecile?
It sounds like you've got this last PR in hand, but is there anything we can help with?
Actually, yes. If anyone is willing to like check in or check out that PR locally and try running make tilt up without changing any, yes, please, that'd be great. Without changing anything to your current setup, like keeping the same tilt JSON file, not setting any environment variables or anything, just running make tilt up and then trying to deploy any of the local resources templates, and then letting us know if you see any errors or if the cluster resources get created, because we're seeing, like Nader and I are seeing two different things. So it'd be good to like get a third point of data.
I can do that right after the meeting, definitely.
Thanks.
Okay, I think next up is Matt.
Hey, well, this is going to sound like a broken record because 2 weeks ago, I said we were having a few problems getting the reference images out, and we're still there. So it's been the details are probably not interesting to anyone. They're not very interesting to me, but we ran into several bugs, one of which was a very interesting and kind of fundamental bug that we fixed in our pub tool, which is the thing that interacts with the Azure Marketplace. The rest of them, unfortunately, are sort of issues on the service side that we've been working through. Anyway, I typed it all out here, but basically within any minute now, we should finally have the last set of Kubernetes patch releases out as reference images. And in this run, I started publishing the 2004 versions. So this will be the first time there's reference images for that. And then at some point relatively soon, we'll try and make that the default. 1804 versions will still be out there, but 2004 will become the default if you don't specify anything. That's all. Any questions? Sorry it took so long. It's been a bit of a nightmare.
Thanks, Matt.
Thank you for all your help. And David.
Okay, if there are no questions, are there any other last-minute topics you want to discuss?
I guess quick. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry, I just wanted to say that I picked up again the managed cluster refactoring. So that I started now a long time ago. So sorry for the delay. So hopefully I will finish it soon. I did most of the job before, but I then had other things that I had to switch to. And in the meantime, I think there were some backend changes around, so I now need to rebase, I think.
Cecile, I think you wanted to say something else.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks, Nicola. I was just gonna say, by the way, like if you have a PR in the queue, I know there's like quite a few PRs out there that are waiting for reviews. We're gonna get through them. We've been focusing on the release and getting the PRs needed for the release, all the attention they need. So yeah, those might not be merged before the release, but we'll get to them right after, and we should be able to release them pretty quickly as well. This doesn't have to be our last V1 Alpha 4 release, so we'll make sure to get those in.
Okay, anything else? Otherwise, I thank you for being here today, and I wish you a wonderful day.
Thanks, Christian.
Thank you.
Thank you all.